Drytrons are super powerful, while Ursartics haven't really gotten the same limelight. But now there's more cards to link the two together in a deck that might work, might not. We're gonna see what happens. I have low hopes, but we're gonna go through it together. What are you running, Mario?
I'm gonna
giant
name my most powerful machine deck I have.
Oh, okay.
The machines that everyone fears.
Okay, Cyber
The
Dragon.
Morphtronics.
Oh. Okay. Sure. I do think this deck is going to suffer a little bit, but it does have the backing of Drytron in it. So we will see. I'm also very inexperienced when it comes to Ursartics. I played them when they first came out. Haven't touched them when their new support came out. Haven't touched them since then. So we will have to see. We got some megas ready to fire off. So perhaps I will just click buttons and see what happens. Okay, we can just hit the new guy for this, but I think I'll use his other effect here. So out comes Megabilis. And then I can activate the effect of the new Ursatron. Bang! This is both a Drytron and an Ursartic monster. When I play it, I can special summon, or rather, add any of the Ursartic or Drytron spells from deck to hand. Looks like we got some Drytron stuff ready to go, so perhaps we will get the field card for that. That's the Drytron one, and there's this. This is a decent one as well, but I just don't know as much about what's good when it comes to Drytrons. So it'll be a little tricky, but we will move. In fact, I think I'm going to go with the Departure instead, because I have a Ritual card in here, and I don't have the full setup to be able to use it. So we're just going to hold on to this until I get some other things, and we're going to play this. Just toss Bent into the grave. I haven't even used like the full extent of Drytron, to be honest, but I've used the basics plenty enough times. So that will allow me to... Oh, that just straight adds two things to hand. Two Ursartic monsters right to hand, just like that. Okay. Let's add another one of the new boys, I suppose. And how about this guy? Sure. So we can now go into... could just do Fafnir. So this will work with, plain and simple. Or we could go for the Polari. Now, when Polari comes out, what does he get to do? I get to activate Ursartic things from my deck. Or I can do the Polar Star new thing. Ooh. Sending two things out. And this makes it so the opponent cannot activate their extra deck special summon effect. So that would be used later, by the look of things here. We're just going to go for the regular Polari. See if we can keep getting more support cards moving for ourselves. Polari will then go off. And, I suppose that'll... Let me activate this. Oh, I suppose. Oh, wait, no, it's just the regular hand effect. Never mind. Thought I was doing something else special. That'll give me the Big Dipper. And then when this guy comes out, he allows me to add to my hand more stuff. So we'll add... Oh, from the graveyard. We'll add the Alpha to the hand. Get him back. In case I get some Drytron plays, I can use it later. We're now going to activate this. And, Big Dipper, sure. Why not? I banish one of these things from the graveyard. Just clicking buttons here, to be honest. And I can special summon other ones. Nice. That gets counters going here. And now I can go for some of the fun plays. The Septentrion, what does he do again? I know a lot of these have different kind of negates. If your opponent special summons a monster, you can add stuff from deck to hand. Cool. Grand Chariot, you contribute a monster from your hand and negate the activation. That's kind of cool. I do have stuff that I contribute, so why not? Let's go for that. Let me just double check to see if I have attack or defense on that monster. I have attack. Everything will be just fine. We will go right for him. Should have probably used the 700 attack monster, but that is perfectly fine. We have a summon effect on this guy as well. Target up to 2 cards on the field, destroy them. I will not be doing that, turns out. So, not everything's perfectly timed for a turn 1 situation right here, but, there's something on the field. I won't complain. I'll end the turn there. So, I played this deck so far like a bad Ursartic deck. I haven't touched the Drytron side of things yet. Although, I suppose, well, the new card I've played only to the extent that it is an Ursa card. That's about it.
Well, let's play this first. One for one. Sending away my... I already have you into you. So, I think... I will send away... I might have to risk it a little bit, but my only non-tuner monster, my Radion, to bring out my Xylophone.
Oh, I'm looking now. I could have done some synergy with my Fafnir to get a Drytron play going. Basic Drytron play, but you know, Drytrons are better, so.
Okay. Then I'll bring out my Remoten. Activate Remoten. Banishing my Radion. I can bring another card to the hand.
Very nice.
Of equal level. So I think I'll add the Slingen to the hand.
Gross.
Hey, there's nothing gross about him.
I just don't like the word slinging. What are you slinging, Mario?
This Scopin.
What are you scoping, Mario?
The Slingen.
Don't be scoping my slinging. See? Okay.
Next, now that I have all these monsters out, I could go for the basic power tool dragon right now.
Not terrible. I will say that if I get beat by power, then Grand Chariot does just die. So that was a bit of an oversight by me.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go for power tool using Remoten and Slingen. I'll bring out power tool.
Very nice.
Then I will then tune together Scopin and Xylophone to bring out the new Morphtronic earphones.
Nice.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Target this. Let's see. Well, this is... Okay, let me see.
Make
Once
yourself
per
a
turn, if this
tuner.
card is special summoned, I can target one face-up card on the field, and it is treated as a tuner until the end of this turn. So I think I'm going to target the power tool to turn it into a tuner monster.
Thank you. My tuner monster. Just the effect
What?
of Big Dipper. Since you summon so many monsters, when I get up to 7 counters, I get to take control of one of your monsters. Just
Oh,
permanently.
fun.
Yeah.
All right.
I could have explained it to
Permanently.
you, but yeah. He's just mine now. I mean, until you destroy him, but... That's just that.
Okay.
I don't have
I
anything
will
to do
normal
with this
summon
guy,
my
but thank you.
smartphone.
Alright, let's get those counters rolling back in. Ooh.
Darn it, nothing.
Ah, yeah, you're looking specific for things.
So it looks like I have no choice. I equip Psychic Blade.
Yikes.
2,000 attack points on top of my earphone.
Lovely.
I also activate my Dual Blade.
Ooh. He's looking tough. Do you go for damage? Do you go for revenge? Or do you go for the smart play?
Which one's the smart play is my question.
I mean, I think going after my best monster is probably the smart play, but I don't know. Damage it is. Okay.
Yep. Although I don't know. Was destroying your Grand Chariot the smart one?
Possibly. I don't know how to play Ursartics. Alright, so we got our Drytron Fafnir now, so we can kind of get a Drytron play moving. And I think I will just because. But I suppose might as well just summon this first because I can. And that'll let me search another card. Let's see if we can summon enough stuff to take your earphone. Darn it, I need to play my Fafnir to be able to get all the searches, darn it. Okay. Let's see, what shall I add to my hand?
Recording.
Drytron Nova? Yeah, he's recording, go away! Alright, now, this... You know, well, yeah, we'll do a Nova. That might let me play without having to use my Fafnir. I don't know. Activate the Nova. And that will allow me to go for Alpha, probably. Where's my Alpha? Not the Ultimate Alpha, but the regular Alpha. And this one, just to confirm, lets me do something with Rainbow Monsters. Alright, now I will use Cyber Emergency to get myself the Zeta, probably. Yeah, sure. I don't remember. I think these are the important ones. Activate. I can toss him away. I guess I can always toss the Ursartic away as well. And then the effect goes off to add a ritual. Now I can use his summoning effect from the graveyard. And toss away him to do that. Adding the ritual monster himself. So we're just going to go for... I guess there's these other cards that have really effective means, but we'll just go for, you know, Draconids, the classic. And see if we can go for it. So we'll play it. And we can special summon it. Oh, it wants me to try special summoning Benton from the graveyard. No, you are material, unfortunately. So I will use you. And I will use, I guess, this one. Why not? Or I could just use your power tool dragon. That's kind of funny. Get some use out of him, right?
Yeah, I thought honestly that you had some equip spells that you're about to use.
No, I don't have that kind of tricks going on in here. But that's okay. I think now... yeah, I'm at 6. Can I squeeze another summon out? I don't really want to do any of that. So I will just go for some juicy attacks. And yeah, let's do your thing. I don't know if you have any protection, but we're about to find out. Probably not, right? Yeah. Go for that.
No, but at the end of the battle phase, the monster that did destroy it does get destroyed.
Oh, lovely.
At least I think so. The effect of the double tool C&D. During your opponent's turn, your opponent cannot select the monsters other than the equipped monster as an attack target. An opponent's monster that battles the equipped monster is destroyed at the end of the damage step. Why weren't you destroyed then?
Probably just because this guy's a good card. You cannot target me with monster effects. That's something.
Yeah, that was a spell effect technically.
Yeah, I forget. Well, I think I win. So we're just gonna use this. Reduce his attack by 1,000 here. Oh, and since I'm targeting, I can use this and tribute a monster to negate it, but I'm not going to. So I'm protected from that. I have that going for me. I could force that out, so I have that ready to go, but we're just gonna chill, because the moment you special summon, I'm in a good spot. So I will end my turn. Yeah. I was about to say if it went away in the end phase, I would have had some plays for it, but...
Yeah. Oh, you're fun. Get to equip to a synchro monster in the field, Xylo.
Negate! Don't you dare!
All it does is when it equips to a monster, I think it gives it 2 attacks.
Yeah. Okay, I wanted to use my effect, you wanted to use your effect. Neither of us had any reason to do so. It just is what it is. This way we both got to play our cards, you know?
Yeah.
Alright.
Darn it. I drew the one card. It's a new card, the Morphtronic Scannon. But unfortunately, in order for it to be useful right now, which it is an extremely useful card, I need to have another Morphtronic card to get rid of the hand. I did not expect you to do that with the Big Dipper. I forgot what Big Dipper does. So,
yeah, me too, honestly. Like, when I played it, I read it and saw that coming, but...
Yeah, or else I would have kept some cards in the hand to potentially use this card.
Well, round 2, you'll be able to, if I do that same play again, you'll be ready.
Yeah.
We'll just go for a nice clean attack. We'll let the Grand Chariot do it, so... The deck hasn't really, you know, played together yet, but the two things have played side by side against a, you know, probably mid-tier deck. So, so far so good, I guess.
Oh yeah.
So
I'm trying to figure out, like,
yeah,
that field spell. I do have ways of getting... I do have spell destruction in this deck. I just need to get them.
7 counters is a big ask.
I did get you to 7 counters because of all the small summoning I was doing, though.
Yeah, your deck does play into it, but you can just kind of try to play more carefully, I suppose. All right, we have 1 Drytron card, but we don't have any means of getting a second Drytron card. We have 2 Ursartic cards. Can I do anything with 2 Ursartic cards? I think I can. We can kind of do what we did last turn. Now, is doing what we did last turn valuable whatsoever? You know what? I'm going to try... Actually, no, I can only summon one thing. I forgot. Does any of these get a cool effect? Special summon 1 Ursartic from the hand. Yeah, but I only got 2. So now we might be in a situation where we ain't got nothing. Because I can special summon monsters, but I get nothing out of putting them on the field just yet. I'm just gonna try to run blind and make a play happen. I don't know if it'll do anything, but we're gonna do things. So that will allow me to add to my hand. Oh, okay, that's actually, never mind. This is a little more playable than I thought. I'm still gonna run with my blind hopes though. Sounds funny. Okay. So, oh, we cannot use that. I thought I could just trash a ritual monster. Fair enough. Well, we'll activate this then. Summon that onto the field. Now can I go
weird
into
hand I'm
a
looking at right
Fafnir?
now, and I'm trying to figure out how to use it.
I feel you with the deck I'm running. I'd love to keep that to be able to play it at some point, because, you know, get more experience with my plays and all that. But how about, what do we do? Let's just let's do the Drytron field card this time. Really wish it, you know, wasn't two really good field cards in this deck, but, you know, who's to say this deck was ever meant to be to begin with? So we'll do that. We can add Meteor's Drytron to the hand, probably. Or we'll just do Nova. We know Nova's going to work for us. So we can do that. Okay, thank goodness, because we cannot go into a Fafnir off this. I don't remember what let me do it before. Ooh, I cannot play Nova either. Ooh. Because I special summoned my Alpha Ursatron. And I don't have any cheeky level 7 XZs in here, just because it's possible. That could be something to consider. Ending on a Red Eyes. But, yep, that happened. Okay.
I thought you said you were bringing out Red Eyes for a second. Like, what?
Ending on the Red Eyes that burns you every time you activate a play might be a viable level 7 to put in this deck, you know?
Maybe.
It wouldn't have been a good play, but it would have been better than nothing. You know, it's a deck that's packed with lots of other good cards, so didn't really think about other fills that can help it out.
5. Okay. That's actually really good.
Okay.
Are you kidding me? The only Morphtronic monster I pulled was the one level 5 I ran in the deck.
That's rough.
But what I can do is normal summon and try again.
Yep. I mean, clearly you don't have any big threats on the field here.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Had an option that time.
Okay.
Okay, so you're not bringing out the other. You don't have the field spell that did it last time.
No, but this one. Oh, I messed with your levels. That's kind of fun too. I don't think it matters messing with your level 4. That being said, but
actually, yeah,
okay.
Because my monster is a level. Actually, they're all normal monsters. So right now, so.
Mhm. Yeah. So
all right.
I don't see anything being critical just yet. Anyway. So.
Okay.
Could have waited for that, but I honestly don't know enough about Morphtronics to counterplay against it effectively enough.
Yeah. Let me see. I bring out a tuner with this, that's for sure, but I guess I bring out the scope in.
Okay.
And that places that monster to the top of my deck.
Okay. So Xylophoney ready to draw. You got 7 levels on the field. Plenty of scary potential threats.
Question is, yeah, I guess I do. All right, so I use Scopin and I use Radion and the Xylophon to bring out the power tool.
Lovely.
Activating power tool will allow me to get something. Let me see. I choose these 3 cards.
Okay.
Okay, that actually works out. But I first activate my junk box. Oh wait, junk box.
I love doing that. Okay, special from graveyard.
Yep. I'm gonna bring back the
for a 3rd time. Let's go.
I am actually. Because what I'm looking for is a level 1 tuner.
Ooh, only a 3. What was that
yeah,
middle one, though?
And
Nothing?
It wasn't a tuner.
Okay. Something, but not what you're looking for. Okay.
But what I will do is activate my Slingen to send away my Xylophon to destroy 1 card on the field.
Oh, that's a good choice. Lovely.
Then I also activate Psychic Blade.
Make it count. Of course, very good on a power tool dragon with 2500 defense.
Yep. Sync makes it stronger than your strongest Drytron, at least.
Yeah, I mean, it already was, but regardless.
And then use this.
Strongest period, even, yeah, if that's what you meant.
Yeah.
So I gotta be tricky. Alright, we have Ursartic Departure. We have... I think I'm just gonna try to ride Drytrons here, because I see the plays that I can make, and I need all 4 cards in my hand to make them all big. So we're not gonna throw stuff away with Departure, but I will Special Summon Alpha. He'll do the thing. I guess I could have gone into someone else here, but I don't know. I didn't. So we're gonna use this. Actually, I didn't even consider who I had in my hand, but it was Zeta, so I could have completely fluked that. Fortunately, I succeeded in the 1 in 4 chance to fail. Alright, adding a ritual spell now, so I should have everything I need, roughly. Not yet, quite yet, but I'm going to get it. We're going to use that, toss that away.
Curious on what you're going to do to get over this guy right now.
Yeah, I don't have an answer, I'll be honest. Ooh, what can I do here? Let's see, because I got some stuff that's played in like almost every Drytron deck that I just haven't played in mine. So I'm considering the options. Okay, this seems to be the turn 1 thing to do. Oh. Okay, no, that's the only way that happens. Okay, we'll try to play it. We'll try to play it clean with the Drytrons, because I can do a target face up and do stuff, so that should be fine. But oh dear, can I not use my? Okay, I can. Thank goodness. I thought I couldn't use my ritual for a second. So we're gonna try using that. By doing that, really gotta learn how to use this deck more properly. But it's a progress in the making anyway. So we'll do that. We can easily reduce that attack because, well, he's not in attack mode. So what's the harm? And then, do we use Departure here? No. Do we try to use another one of these? Probably not. So how do I use this effect? I can banish this from the graveyard. Or, oh, it's during my opponent's turn I mess with you. Okay. That's fine. You're not in the perfect position for me to do all that nonsense. What about this guy? Oh, that's actually kind of great, too. This one, your opponent cannot target with spell or start traps, yada, yada, yada. Once per turn, you can destroy all spells and traps your opponent controls. Alright, let's try to get weird. I've never done this combo before. But I'm going to go into Dynamondo, which lets me effectively switch out for a different one of my ritual monsters that I threw in the grave. And return something to the deck, I think. So let me just make sure I'm doing it right. Tribute this card, target 1 ritual monster in graveyard. Target 1 card. Okay, now I shuffle things back into the deck first. Okay, oh, beautiful. Well then, it's even better than I was hoping for. And I will return to the deck as well. Sure, Quadrant's. So that's just shuffling power tool back to the deck.
Yep.
And oh, during the opponent's turn, I swap around. Okay. Do we want to get tricky on you then? No, let's just play it safe and keep some cards in my hand for when I inevitably mess this up. Oh, well, speaking of which... Okay, so you are playing Morphtronic, so you're gonna draw 1 card. I physically have the ability to put something on the field, so I probably should, unfortunately. We're gonna toss that in the grave.
Oh, you're playing Cyber Angel Benton?
Yeah, it's just for its material effect.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, darn it. Since I don't have any of those on the field, I actually can't do anything with any of these guys. So, let's just add the most versatile one. Oh, wait, we had 2 with this. I forgot. I'm actually valuable to myself. Okay, we'll do Megatanus. That should be good enough, right? Alright. And since I did use Fafnir, or not Fafnir, but since I did use Nova earlier, I actually can't special summon by other means. But I can now that I have these guys. Well, sure. Rah! I didn't want to end with nothing on the field. Terrible use of cards, but...
Are you kidding me? Again? The same scanning.
Yep, a little too late. What's this card do? You could target one face-up thing your opponent controls. I'm just gonna activate it because why not? Am I gonna wreck myself? Let's find out. Oh, fun. Departure goes away, and out comes Megatanus. Sure.
I'm gonna die next turn if you bring out one more monster.
Uh-huh.
Can you bring out one more monster?
Boy, I'm playing Drytrons. What do you think? Send away Benton from hand. Why not? Use that. Add Ritual Spell to hand. You know, once the Drytron stuff gets rolling, there's still Drytrons in this deck. That happens, so then I get to add to my hand. Sure, we'll see if we can make any Natasha moves. And then we will activate Alpha. Swap out. Is this a once a turn? Yeah, but I think I already used the only thing that I get with it. We won't find out like that. Oh, that of course does that effect. I will add more of these to my hand. Lovely. And then, oh yeah, Benton does get to keep going off. I should add more fun fairies into this deck. I know most Drytron decks do add a lot of side fairies for that reason. Because you just get free things and you don't need to normal summon with anything in the deck, obviously. We'll do this. Reduce a nut. But then obviously we can do whatever we want in life. What do we want to special summon? We could bring out Natasha just to do it. Sure. Oh yeah, I have to click it up here. Do I ever use Natasha? No, but here it is. Does it want to be in defense mode? I don't remember. I think it doesn't matter, to be honest. So I can gain life points. You can target one face-up monster and you control, gain life points. Oh yeah, life points are nice. I'll activate this, of course. And, oh, I can't summon the other guy in here. Oh, wait, I should be able to summon this graveyard one by sending away that one. Lovely. Yum, life points. And any other fun stuff I can go into.
I said one monster, Xylo. You only needed to summon one monster.
I quickly responded, I'm playing Drytron. So what do you want from me? I answered your question truthfully and directly. So...
I remember Pugs. You remember our friend Pugs? It's like he used to play Cyber Angels, and Natasha was his favorite one to bring out.
Yeah, like I mean, tons of Drytron decks run Natasha, so because it's got good abilities, and you can just summon it with your Drytron ritual card, of course. This deck takes all the fun side stuff that Drytron can do and just puts Ursartic in there instead. Still don't think it's the right call, but is it a better Ursartic deck? Kinda. Just because it has Drytrons in it. And I got to use the new card. Oh, I didn't get to use the other new card just because I think I gotta play it against something stronger, unfortunately. Just that'll put up against more of a field that I can go up against turn 2 or something. Because that card can like do some stuff to mess with you like that. So I guess I gotta play this deck again. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this though. If you have, let us know what you want to see this deck fight up against and any changes you might make to it. Leave a like if you've enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.
See ya, folks.